Once upon a time, there was a brilliant scientist named Dr. Elena who discovered the secret to immortality. She lived for centuries, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations, while her mind grew ever sharper. Dr. Elena was curious, adventurous, and full of energy, always seeking new knowledge and experiences. Her journey began in ancient Egypt, where she first discovered the elixir of life in a hidden tomb. The pharaoh's curse couldn't stop her from taking the elixir, which granted her eternal life. She traveled the world, learning from the greatest minds, from Aristotle to Da Vinci. In the Middle Ages, she worked as an alchemist, turning lead into gold and curing diseases. Her life was filled with funny moments, like the time she accidentally turned a king's beard purple. She loved to explore new places, and her favorite hobby was being a tourist in her own time. In Paris, she marveled at the Eiffel Tower and even played a prank by painting the tip bright pink. Elena's favorite city was Rome, where she once saved the Colosseum from an earthquake using her knowledge. She became friends with Michelangelo, who secretly sculpted her likeness in the Sistine Chapel. Elena's curiosity led her to the New World, where she studied with Native American shamans. In the Wild West, she invented a new kind of dynamite that only made a loud noise without any destruction. Her travels were filled with interesting people, like the time she taught Einstein how to dance. Elena's sense of humor was legendary, and she once convinced a whole village that she could talk to animals. She loved animals and had a pet parrot named Socrates, who often gave her advice in Greek. Elena's wisdom grew as the centuries passed, and she realized that life was about more than just knowledge. She began to appreciate the beauty of the world, from the mountains of Tibet to the beaches of Hawaii. In Japan, she learned the art of meditation and found peace in the simple things. Elena's immortality allowed her to become a master of every skill she attempted. She became a world-renowned artist, creating paintings that moved people to tears. Her music was so beautiful that it could make flowers bloom just by playing a note. Despite her immortality, Elena never lost her sense of wonder and excitement. She loved to surprise people with her knowledge and skills, often pretending to be just another tourist. Elena's life was also filled with challenges, like the time she had to stop a mad scientist from destroying the world. Her adventures took her to the depths of the ocean, where she discovered new species of fish. She even traveled to space, where she planted a tree on the moon as a symbol of life. Elena's greatest discovery was that true happiness came from helping others. She devoted her life to making the world a better place, one small act of kindness at a time. Her funny moments were often shared with children, who loved her magical stories. Elena could make anyone laugh, even the grumpiest of people, with her quick wit and playful spirit. She once turned a whole city square into a giant chessboard and invited everyone to play. Her love for adventure never waned, and she often went on treasure hunts with friends. Elena's most interesting moment was when she met a talking dolphin who became her guide in the ocean. She discovered an underwater city and became its honorary queen for a day. Elena's life was filled with tourist moments, like when she climbed Mount Everest for the 10th time. She had tea with the Dalai Lama and exchanged jokes with him about eternal life. Elena's wisdom made her a sought-after speaker, and she traveled the world giving motivational talks. She encouraged people to live fully, embrace their passions, and never stop learning. Her funny and interesting stories captivated audiences, inspiring them to chase their dreams. Elena's journey was also spiritual, as she sought to understand the meaning of her immortality. She found that love and connection were the most important things in life. Elena became a mentor to many, guiding young scientists and explorers on their paths. Her immortal life gave her a unique perspective, and she often shared her wisdom in simple, profound ways. She taught that success wasn't about power or wealth, but about making a positive impact on the world. Elena's adventures never stopped, and she continued to explore new lands and meet new people. Her life was a beautiful tapestry of funny, interesting, and motivational moments. She never stayed in one place for long, always eager to see what the next day would bring. Elena's journey was filled with joy, laughter, and a deep sense of purpose. Her favorite places were those where she could connect with nature and find peace. Elena loved the sound of the ocean waves and the feel of the wind in her hair. She often meditated on mountaintops, finding clarity and inspiration in the silence. Elena's life was a celebration of the human spirit and the endless possibilities of existence. She believed that everyone had the potential to achieve greatness if they followed their passions. Her funny moments were a reminder that life should be enjoyed, not taken too seriously. Elena once hosted a worldwide scavenger hunt, with clues hidden in famous landmarks. The hunt brought people together, and the prize was a day spent with her, learning and laughing. Her sense of humor was infectious, and she loved to play harmless pranks on her friends. Elena's adventures often took her to exotic places, like the jungles of the Amazon. She discovered ancient ruins and helped preserve them for future generations. Elena's life was filled with interesting discoveries, like a new species of flower in the Himalayas. She once lived with a tribe in Africa, learning their customs and sharing her knowledge. Elena's immortal life gave her the freedom to explore every corner of the earth. She became a master chef, cooking dishes from every culture she visited. Her food was so delicious that people traveled from all over the world just to taste it. Elena's life was a constant adventure, filled with new experiences and challenges. She loved to learn, and her thirst for knowledge was never quenched. Elena's wisdom grew with each passing century, and she became a symbol of hope and inspiration. Her life was a testament to the power of curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Elena's funny moments were shared with everyone she met, brightening their days. She once organized a worldwide dance party, with people dancing in every time zone. Her interesting moments were recorded in history books, and she became a legend in her own time. Elena's adventures were never-ending, and she looked forward to each new day with excitement. She found beauty in the smallest things, like a butterfly's wings or a child's laughter. Elena's life was a journey of discovery, both of the world and of herself. She learned that true wisdom came from understanding others and embracing their differences. Elena's greatest joy was helping others achieve their dreams and live their best lives. Her funny, interesting, and motivational moments were shared with people from all walks of life. Elena's story was a reminder that life was meant to be lived fully, with passion and purpose. She believed that everyone had the power to change the world, one small act at a time. Elena's life was a celebration of the human spirit, and her story was told for generations. She continued to travel the world, always seeking new adventures and knowledge. Elena's journey was filled with love, laughter, and a deep sense of fulfillment. She never stopped exploring, never stopped learning, and never stopped loving life. Elena's immortality was not a burden but a gift, allowing her to experience the world in all its beauty. She became a beacon of light, guiding others on their own journeys of discovery. Elena's life was a testament to the power of curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Her funny, interesting, and motivational moments were a source of joy for everyone she met. Elena's journey was a reminder that life was an adventure to be embraced with open arms. She taught that happiness came from within and that true success was found in helping others. Elena's life was filled with purpose, and she never lost sight of what truly mattered. Her adventures continued, each one more exciting and fulfilling than the last. Elena's story was a beacon of hope, inspiring people to live their lives with passion and purpose. She believed that life was a gift and that it was up to each person to make the most of it. Elena's funny moments brought joy to the world, and her wisdom touched the hearts of many. Her interesting discoveries changed the course of history, and her kindness made the world a better place. Elena's journey was one of love, laughter, and a deep connection to the world around her. She continued to explore, learn, and grow, always seeking new adventures and experiences. Elena's story was a reminder that life was a beautiful, endless journey, and that every moment was worth living.